In this video, we are going to create this awesome animation with React Free Fiverr. And what animation? See, when I hover my mouse over here, see what is happening. The astronaut is shown in full, and his portrait is there, and the full is been shown. And the animation is a bit different. It is coming from right to left, and see what kind of animation is this. And this animation, I'll hover my mouse over here, and this is coming, if you noticed, it is coming from top to bottom, and the same kind of amazing animation is coming, and the scuba diver is shown as full. Okay, so this kind of animation, this is first of a series of reactive fiber. More reactive fiber projects are coming in this channel, so this is the first of them, and in which we are going to create this thing. Okay, so this is running through white, the popular thing. Like nowadays, most people don't do a create react type. Okay, so we are running it through that. I will close this because this is the running project. I will even close this here, and I'm on my desktop. We are going to create from the start. And what we are going to do, there is a clone repository, so reactive fiber setup is there automatically in that. And we are going to learn reactive fiber in this channel through examples only. So reactive fiber is the greatest thing in React right now, through which you can do this 3D animation and a lot of nice things. This is the next big thing in React. Okay, so I will do a git tone, and our repository is there from a person. What is happening, the basic setup is there in that repository, so that's the reason I'm cloning from here. Okay, so after that I will go here and cd. Okay, one more thing. Okay, what is R3? Okay, let me do one thing. Let me change this its name. It's not a good name. So image transition ref do and cd image transition ref file go. And then we're going to use yarn in this project. Okay, so for using yarn, I have to like npm I you do, npm install you do. For yarn to install all the packages, you do the yarn. Okay, so it will install all the packages. And okay, so it is trying to install all the packages, see reactive fiber and all. And one more good thing is that with the starter package is that, see, everything is open source nowadays, so even with a minute change in the version, you'll get some error which you will again ask in the comment. Okay, so that don't want to do. So right now you go here, and then let me open it with VS Code. Yeah, so it is open with VS Code, and see, so many different things are included. React, it's a React project, so React and React DOM is there. React through Dry, React 3.5, 3.js, React. Actually, React 3 is a derivation of from 3.js, which is a very popular JavaScript library. It was there for some time, but React 3.5 had taken it to another level. It has included the Three.js in React.js. All the metaverse and all the future development will be done through this Three.js, React Fiber and all. Okay, so that is there. So that's a game changer for React right now. And the Three.js is actually a bit complicated because it's a vanilla JavaScript code, but they have included that in React.js, and it is much more easier here. Okay, so yarn I have done. And then my dev command is this, which is running through white, not through create react app. Okay, so yarn dev I will do, it will open in this, and which it is there. Okay, so as I've told, the basic react setup is here. Okay, so okay, so what is the basic react fiber setup? See, this is the, because react fiber is a 3D thing, so this thing is there, and the basic react fiber setting is there. Okay, and if you go through the setting, like we'll go through it again. So src, like this main.js is where the app is been rendered and all those things. Okay, so that is there. And then app, you should go, this is the main starting point. And in here, if you can see, here we have this canvas. Yeah, reactive fiber works on the canvas and experience. So canvas has some camera position and all. So anyways, I will make this go away soon. So canvas have this we're wrapping everything with the canvas, and this camera position is very important. This camera position determines how we are going to see this thing, and color is there, the background color, and the experience is something which is very important. So experience, if I open experience, will have this orbit controls. So this is something which we will learn on the way, not maybe not right now today, but it's a very basic project. Then the box geometry is there. So box geometry is something from Three.js. Okay, so and this is also this is also from 3G, so we don't have to go much into it. Okay. So, but the main thing, this mesh normal material is also there. So mesh normal material is showing this thing. Okay. So that is there, and sets just thing is there. Okay. So we're going to build on top of it. This box geometry is actually showing this box. Okay. So that is there. Now React 3 Fiber documentation is also amazing. So if you go here, what actually I'm doing, so let me make it a bit bigger. Okay, so see, I have gone to the example, React Fiber examples, and here there are many different examples. Okay, so React Fiber team has done an amazing thing. Like they have given all the example, and a lot of people have created tutorials on top of it. I will also create some tutorial on top of it, and this is the first of them. Okay, so because there is a lot of maths involved in these things, so I'm also learning. That's the reason. Okay, so we are going to do a shaders. So this is known as shaders. Okay, shaders. Why it is not coming? Shaders material. So this one is the example of the shaders material which we are going to do. And if you click on it, it will open a sandbox. Okay, it will open a sandbox in which the whole of code is there. And why it is not opening? I think it will open, right? Yeah, it has opened. So now see, and they have given this animation. This is not something I have created. I move it here, it's showing something else. Move it here, so it's showing the whole code is there, and we are going to build our app on top of it. And I also try to explain some of this thing. Okay, so the first thing is that we need two images. Okay, so as you have seen in the example, we are having two images. So one is a portrait. So they have not given a very good images, but the animation was nice. Okay, so we'll make something relatable, so that as I have downloaded that thing from the internet, and you can also find it out. Okay, so here in the public you can put those things and all. I think they have taken it from the internet. So I will go here in this public, and and here I will create a, I will add something. Okay, so one sec, I think I have to download my earlier code. One sec. Okay. So how many I have doing? I already have it. So let's do those things from here. SRC and not SRC. It is inside the public folder. We have this texture. Okay. So this texture thing, we need to put it in the public. So this texture, I will click and I put it in the public. Okay. So that is done. So now inside the public we have this texture, and texture have this okay, one more thing it is having this displacement. What is this displacement? Actually displacement, let us see the images. This portrait is like this portrait complete thing. This portrait 2 is the, okay, portrait 2 is another portrait. Full body, first one is this nice astronaut full body pic. Full body 2 is a nice scuba diver full body. Displacement is what? Displacement is something the animation. If here also you can see some animation is coming. This animation is comes from a displacement. This you can take anything, but most probably it is something, some file you have to take which is like this. You can experiment with it. Second displacement is also something like this. Okay, these are all JPG image, no PNG, no not even a GIF image. Okay, so no animation is been done from there. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have this displacement also. we have to, as I've told in the app.js, we are calling everything from here. Yeah, background and all. And now let us copy some code from this example. We are going to copy some code. In fact, we are going to copy most of the code. And first, let me create in the components. Okay, so let me close this thing. And in the components, I will create a new file called fading displacement dot JSX. If you're using JSX, it is always good to use JSX. Okay, so now from where the code we have to bring. So as I've told earlier, we have to bring the code from here. So first thing first, let me make it a bit smaller. Okay, so to bring the code from here. So I will take all the things, but we don't require all the code. So let me copy all the code. So that is there. Okay, so this is the code. Now we will also copy this code. This code is something which we need to copy, and we will copy till here. So we will copy this code also. Okay, so but we're going to change. Okay, so image, fade material, and all these things are there. I'm going to explain it a bit, although not complete explanation can be done. Okay, so after this, we have to do this code we need to do. So let me also a control P format selection. Okay, why it is giving some red. Okay, so that is there. Now we'll come here and do a export const fading. So I want to change it like not the fading image. I will change it like whatever is there in the file name. Displacement. And okay, so like this I've done. And then what I am going to do is this thing. Okay, so this all things will be done. Use frame, whatever is there, we'll do this thing. Return also, yeah. So you're going to basically copy all of these things, but we are exporting it also. So why it is showing? Because there is one, this thing is there, which is missing. Let me indent it a bit. Control Shift P, format selection, and then these textures and all the images and all are being shown. But the images are actually not right, because our images are a bit different than what is there in this. Okay, so they have this public, they have the image folder, and then they also have this displacement and images are there. So our images are a bit different than their images. So let us go back and let me take it in a different line. It's much better to see it in a different line. Okay. See, mainly a lot of React code is also there, but the use frame hook is something which is very, very important. Okay. So, okay. So image, I don't have image, but whatever is the public folder, you can directly do it. Okay. So I will go here and do a textures, and what is the image name? Public textures. Okay. So first one is this. I will use this portrait tool here. Prait 2.jpg, full body 2 dot jpg, and image. Okay, it's not image, it is like that happens when you copy paste. Textures displacement is there, but I think my display, the two displays, one is known as 11 and 11.jpg. Okay, it is not jpeg, it is jpg, so you have to give the exact name here. So I will save it, and then okay, so now we have to call it from somewhere. See, app.js, we're not going to do any change right now. So orbit is there, then this mesh geometry is there, from which this geometry is coming. So we'll go here, and I will remove this mesh. Instead of this, we'll have this fading displacement. Where fading displacement I'll have. It has been called, I'll save it. Yeah, it is coming. Okay, so see. Even we can move this. Okay, this is something which I didn't show. So most of the things are been like done, like okay, only we have to fix some of the thing. Okay, fix some of the things here. Okay, so let us fix some of the things and also understand a bit also. And one more thing is there, the camera position is not right. Okay, by default it is coming like this. So this is where we are going to learn the camera position. So camera position was been done from app.js, from this canvas thing. So position is 333. So position is something which I'll make 0 0 8 x y and z. Save it. It is coming in the front. Now I have to increase the size. How to increase this? This 30 is it, this is the size. So from this 30 I'll make it 42. Save it. Something is wrong somewhere. Okay, okay. It is becoming much more smaller. Okay, okay, let us do some fixing also, but before that something is wrong here. Okay, so before that I want to tell one more thing here. See, by default this kind of code is comment tag code. It doesn't shows very well. You cannot understand anything from here. So what you need to do, you need to add one thing here. So this is the thing which you need to add from here. So add from the extensions, comment tagged templates. This you add, then you can give this template like this. Okay, that they have shown. So this is the common thing. This you can do it in anything. So this language which we are using here, it is known as like GLSL. GSSL. It is known. So what we are going to come? We are going to go here. Do slash star G L. So what I'm doing, it is not mandatory. This is to show the code much better in the code editor, in the VS code, not any other code. See now what is it is doing? Now it is showing everything in the correct way. So we have to add it. Anyway, it is a comment. It is a way of comment. So it will not affect your main code. So like this. So all of the code is been shown. So now I think they keep on changing things. They might have changed something. I have to check those things with my code also. So because it is showing quite smaller. Okay. So anyways, this is there. Okay. So display display factor into R into R, and UNV, UNY is there, and all of this. So this is this displacement distortion, this displacement, this is what it is showing, like they're changing some of the things, and then what they are doing here mainly, they are doing this changes with this code. Okay, this changes with this code they are doing. Alright, so that is there with this code displacement, like where the display factor should be there. So this is at the x-axis. So we can change it to the y-axis also. So what I am going to do, I am going to take this thing and cut it and paste it here. Okay, so and also cut this thing and paste it here. Okay, so these two things I have pasted it here. And one more thing which I am going to do here is that 0 point, so the display, this is, the animation should last a bit longer, so I made it like this. Okay, so okay, and it will be. And one more thing which I think they have later on changed it from the code is that this plain geometry. Here you can pass some args, args equal to like this, and then 2.25 comma 4. Right. Now the image is bigger, and the way this is coming, see, it is coming from the y-axis, means from the top it is coming. Initially it was coming from the like, okay, so I have done it from the y-axis. Okay, now it is coming from the y-axis. Y-axis it is coming, so the refresh was not there, and the image was also become larger because I have given this. So now what we are going to do, we are, as in the final code you have seen, we have another thing. So this is how simple it is. You can take the code. I am also trying to learn more of this. This is a bit of, this is Three.js code. Okay, so everything is like a mathematical thing. I'm also trying to learn more about it, and soon as I learn, I am going to tell it on the channel and my blogs also. So I'm also going to learn more of it, like, but right now it is like, this is how you have to do. You have to go to the thing and take it from there, and you have to understand it like this. This canvas is not used, so I'll remove it anyways. Okay, so and then you have to work on top of it. Okay, so but these two things are required, and then we take the textures and hover state we have set. Use frame is again very important. This is the time in which it is done. And the plane geometry, and that this image fade material is this. But there is a rule here that this I is capital, it should be smaller, and this is, we are referencing it here. So we are creating it here, then we are referencing it here. So now we are going to do the second one, and second one will also be like this one only. Okay, so I will create a new file called fading image.jsx. So this fading image.jsx, this will be exactly same like this one. One sec, okay. I will tell what is the different thing here. Fading image.jsx. Okay, so I pasted it. See again, now what is I'm doing here? First, the things which are different here is that, first thing is that, it is, the images are different here. The images are different, and the hover effect, I have reverted it back to the x-axis. So earlier, like they have also given it on the x-axis, so I reverted it back on the x-axis, not on the y-axis. So only that difference is there. The this is named as image fade, that is okay. Fading image is calling this image fade. You have to name it something different. Okay, so that 0.5 is there. And one more thing which we are doing it different here is that uh, if you can see in this mesh, I'm getting this props here, and I'm getting this props from here. Okay, so these two props I'm getting from here, and this props, soon we are going to send it from the experience. I'm not yet added it in the experience, so this props is there. So before going to the experience, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change it here also. Here also I'm going to have a props, and here, and this uh, kind of code in which we have dot props. This is a React code in which it means that, okay, you can take, this is, we're using a spread operator. Yes, a spread operator. You can take every props from the parent component. I don't know the name. Basically, I don't know the name. It can be anything, which is, sometimes we pass more props, and we can take the one which are not named like this here. Okay, so now first thing first, what I'm going to do here is that fading displacement. After the fading displacement, I want to show the fading image also. Okay, so but the fading image and the fading displacement, if I show like this, I think it will show on the top of each other. That's the reason I'm passing those props here. So I want to change the position here. So fading displacement, see, it is working fine, but they are showing on top of each other. Okay, so we have to do the position x equal to 1.5 and position z equal to -2, and this one position x equal to -1.5. Save it. Now both of them are been shown. Okay, see, see, and this is all about it. And with this, we complete our small React.js thing. As I promised, there is more React.js stuff coming to this channel, more React.js, more Next.js stuff. But React.js, not React, the React Fiverr stuff is coming into this channel because I'm learning React Fiverr. Okay, so that is there. And with this, we'll end it. Please do like and subscribe if you're not done it yet. Thank you.